Okay, so what was going on in here? Oh, the Lammermoir we see before the Vanishing Act and the Lammermoir we see after are two different people. Right. Right, there's two Lammermoirs. And they were twins. What? Smash. Oi. The brooch was found on the floor at the crime scene. And not just on the floor, but on the floor directly beneath the air vent. Lammermoir, tell me. Did you drop the brooch on your way from the stage to the backstage? At the very moment you witnessed the crime? Yes, I think I did. Order! Prosecutor Gavin! From your expression, I gather you had no idea this was the case, Herr Judge. I, of course, knew about it. What? Oh, did I? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me adjust this. There we go. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't hiding it. It just never occurred to me that the switch and the shooting took place at the same time. Oh, shut the fuck up, Clavier. This is also coming from the guy that knew immediately that Machi was not blind. So, I was right? There was a switch? Yes, it's me, Apollo. It's me, Clavier. There was. Just before the stage's tower rose, Lammermoir was replaced. Well, we're on the subject. Just who was that replacement Lammermoir? Yes, it's... Oh, Elliot said it. Why, the man behind the illusion. Valiant Gramarye. Dang, he looks good in a dress. It was Gramarye? That's quite the illusion. I still don't get one thing. Yes? The switch happened before the tower rose, correct? So you weren't on the stage. That's right. But this fake Lammermoir is still singing. And she's pretty good. That's true. Pre-recorded audio, is it? Come on, Apollo. That's an easy one. They were just playing a recording. The Governors aren't some kind of air guitar band, Fräulein. Oh? You mean I'm wrong? We play a show live. We play live, no recordings. Perhaps you can explain, Lammermoir? Is it like the headset that she had on her? Like worked as a microphone so she could keep singing while she was sus-amogus-ing it? Through the vents? That would be funny if she witnesses a murder while she's in the middle of singing, though. Yes, do tell, and add it to your testimony. I had to keep singing even when I moved. Even when you're witnessing a murder, can't you be like, hey, I just saw a murder. You should come and arrest this guy. You were singing? While you're watching someone get murdered? Excuse me? Huh? Nani? Nani? God. Yes. Mr. Gavin expressed a dislike for recordings. So I used this. Wait, so you were singing the whole time. Why didn't you go, hey, I just witnessed a murder? Like, I get you don't want to ruin the mood of the performance, but I feel like that guy getting shot and catching the killer might be a bit more important. Elio, blind. But she heard it. She'd be like, hey, a murder just happened. Please, arrest noticed this person. She had a noise she didn't know what. Even when you were crawling above the ceiling towards the backstage? Why should it matter where I sing, when everywhere I go is the same darkness? She's not American. She's not jumping to gunshot. But if you were singing while you were walking... That's right. Wouldn't the shooter and victim have heard? She was singing right over their heads, after all. That is right. Are you sure? You would have to be pretty hard of hearing to miss someone singing in the ceiling. Once again, we come back to the state of the scene of the crime. What state? I know what he means. That old speaker, Apollo. The speaker? That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Okay, so even if she was singing over them, they would have thought it was from the feed. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Satisfied? That dressing room was filled with a large speaker playing a direct feed from the stage. I don't know, I still feel like recorded audio versus like hearing audio above you, but I'm just nitpicking here. Like, I feel like I would be able to tell the difference. At my request, actually. So Lamoir singing in the ceiling? Sounded just like Lamoir singing over the speaker. Ingenious! Her voice was hidden by her voice. Lamoir? I have just remembered something. Do tell. When I heard the noise, the gunshots, yes? It startled me, so I stopped singing. I forgot the words I was supposed to sing. Then how'd the song keep going? The song stopped? Thankfully, it was the very beginning of the second verse. So not many would notice. Forehead. That mixing board I lent you. Where is it? The mixing, huh? That machine, Apollo. The one that breaks music into tracks. Oh, this. I completely forgotten about it. Let's take a listen. Huh. She said it was during the second verse, right? So it'd be this part? Again, we're watching this cutscene. They really want you to watch this cutscene for this chapter. Okay, I think it was this. Yeah, one of the reasons why Serenade's not too popular. The song does stop there. It does? Must have missed it. Look at the lyric sheet. At the top of the second verse. See where it says pleasure, pleasure? Now listen again. Again? How many times do we have to listen to this, Apollo? Oh, she only said it once. This is evidence indeed. I believe we are guilty of making a terrible mistake. The crime didn't happen during the third set. It happened during the second, during Lamoir's ballad. If that is true, then no one on stage during the second set could have been the shooter. Except for Lamawar through the vents! Which means that Darian Crescent could have done it. He wasn't on stage for the second set. Well, Prosecutor Gavin? Fascinating. I don't believe I've ever seen a trial turned around quite so thoroughly. Except for Phoenix Wright, of course. Yet, one problem remains. Oh, what's that, Prosecutor Gavin? Herr Forehead's theory does have a certain kind of logic to it. Yet it is entirely based upon Lamawa's testimony. Yes? Is there a problem with this? Oh, he's gonna be like, you can't trust her. She's gonna back up Machi. Blah, 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 blah. She's blind. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it's quite simple, though it pains me to say it. What if she's lying to protect the defendant? But you have no proof. All I'm saying is that the truth is as yet unclear. Well, how about we go question Mr. Darian then, Clavier? It's not like I'm accusing him of murder, yet. Until we hear directly from the man himself. That's perjury. Nobody in this courtroom would ever do that. Yeah, no one has ever committed perjury in this game, not even once. The man? You don't mean... Yes. Though he is a friend and band member, Darian Crescent must take the stand. I see no other way. As someone with a new perspective on the case. As a suspect, to be frank. Let's go. Finally, the rat's coming out of his hole. And I'm ready to catch him. Darian Crescent, get ready for justice. This is as good a time as any to pause for a brief recess. The prosecution will summon the witness. Have him here and ready by the time we begin. I'm the last man who needs to be reminded of what his duties are. I think you should be reminded, actually. Some of the stuff you do probably doesn't actually fly in a court of law. Very well, court is adjourned for a 15-minute recess. Alright, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Do you think I'll be able to finish this case today? I feel like we might be coming up on the end since we're gonna be questioning Darian. July 10th, 1:40 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Apollo, I can't believe it! Hello, hello, hope everyone's doing good today. Oh, hi there, Jackie! Welcome! Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I got my discount candy, so I'm happy. It really happened during the second act? And right in the middle of Lamawar's performance? The reason why she's in that air vent. And that switch and the flaming guitar. When you link it all together, that's what you end up with. I knew you had what it took. I'm assuming this is Clavier? Oh no, this is Phoenix. Okay, that makes even more sense. Daddy! Mr. Wright? You believed in me? Not really. Thanks! Thanks for that vote of confidence! Huh? I just thought that'd make a cooler entrance than say hi. Why do I even bother hoping? Where have you been lately, Daddy? You haven't been coming to the office at all. Sorry about that, Trucy. I'm on a secret mission. Secret? You mean like you're undercover? Like Mr. Latouche, only shorter and not as well dressed. Oh no, what if you're shot too, Daddy? Getting shot at is just another normal day in the court office. Would I do a thing like that to you? Let's just hope I never get in an elevator. Anyway, I'm off for a while again. Huh? You leaving? Oh, one thing before I go. What? Good luck. Right. Is that all you came to say? I think you have things pretty much under control. You'll get Machi Tabai off the hook, no doubt. I would like to hope everyone's, like, under the impression that he is innocent at this point with all of the shit that we have established. Yeah, but you're after that detective, aren't you? Darian Crescent. Won't be easy proving he did it. Especially not under the current court system. The current court system? What did Prosecutor Gavin say during the trial? Your case is based on one fragile assumption. Namely, that our diva divine is telling the truth. But what about all the proof? The brooch and the switch? A piece of jewelry and a lyrical blunder. There are plenty of other ways to explain these things. The flaming guitar, too. Well, because you lack definitive proof of their connection to the case. But if the sultry songstress is lying, your case melts like butter in a frying pan. Living behind the faintly singed scent of failure. So, what do I do? Like I said, good luck. Be aware that it will be impossible to prove his guilt by conventional methods. Oh, that reminds me. I have something to give you from my detective friend. Detective Sky? Emma? Let's see. This bag of snacks here was meant for me. Ah, here it is. What is this? It kind of looks like a gun or something, or like a what is that? Like a vase? What are those, Daddy? They don't look like very good snacking material. They were found at the scene. Analysis of the fragments revealed traces of gunpowder. So it's a gun? Gunpowder? Probably a firecracker or something similar, like the one kids are into these days. These fragments were found under the sofa at the scene of the crime, actually. What? Under the sofa? Hey, Apollo! That's where we found that little device thingy. Right, this. Well, finally, some evidence that makes sense. And before Phoenix is like, oh yeah, she asked me to do this for her, and then proceeds to fling a snaku at Apollo's head. I want him to do that. That would be so funny. And then he just makes a bunch of munch, munch, munch sounds. Burnt fragments added to the court record. That's all from me, I suppose. Hold on. Let me check this out. Possibly a firecracker. So, you think this was some kind of firecracker? Yeah, or one of those noisemakers, like you shoot off on New Year's. Do you know that in China they use firecrackers on New Year's to scare off evil? Oh, Dad's here, yeah. He gave us some burnt-ass firework residue. So it's kind of the same thing. Really? I had no idea! Well, did you know this? It takes more than 500 peanuts to make one 12-ounce jar of peanut butter. That's a lot of peanuts. At least my useless fact had something to do with the evidence. That reminded me. I've been watching, like, these science-y videos. Like, I don't know. I went... Last week, I went down a rabbit hole of, like, watching pressure washer videos. And this week, my thing is watching science videos of people, like, combining different chemicals and, like, materials to... and, like, melting shit down, like, metal and all that. And I was watching a video on, like, peanuts, actually. Peanuts are apparently, like, the chemicals that are in them make them, like, slightly fluorescent. So, like, the guy put it in a petri dish, and then he, like, put it on some, like, he froze it a little bit to make, like, I guess, like, the chemicals or whatever stronger. And then he put, like, a light over the peanut, and it would leave, like, streaks of light, like, after he would move it around. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it looked really cool. Like, he could do, like, little drawings with the peanut, with, like, the light reflection from it. It was really cool. I guess this is fireworks stuff. Whoops. See you after the verdict. Maybe. Peanuts. I got some Reese's Pieces so I can have all my peanuts. I got a pumpkin Reese's. So I wonder how that tastes. Actually, let me try that. Hold on. Let me grab my bag. One of these. I just keep finding the regular ones. Where's the pumpkin? It said this comes with pumpkin. There it is. I don't think I've ever had the pumpkin Reese's before. Oh wait, is it just shaped like a pumpkin? Oh, I thought it was gonna taste like pumpkin. Well, that's boring. I thought it was gonna be pumpkin flavor. It's just shaped like a pumpkin. Give me white chocolate Reese's and regular Reese's then. Holiday Reese's taste better? Do they? I had one earlier. I had like a regular Reese's earlier. You shut your goddamn disrespect with blue. Okay, here, let me try it. I had a Reese's earlier that was normal. Tastes about the same. My brain is foggy. IDK White Blue came out. I think they should do pumpkin flavored Reese's. You have eyes but cannot see mountain? Mount Tide? Speaking of, I was thinking of buying like some snacks earlier, and I was deciding between cookies and donuts, cause I like dipping them in milk. So I'm like, I want like a milky snack. And I saw the fucking Coca-Cola. I saw the fucking Coca-Cola Oreos. I was so close to buying it, but then I'm like, no, don't buy it. You're gonna like eat it once and then like throw up. Buy something you'll actually enjoy. I know why Blue came out, because I was thinking about Blobbers and Boo So my brain just combined them. Who's Blobbers? Boofa Mario? Right. Every man has an igniter inside him. Excuse me? Yeah. Every man gets lit on fire one day, and we all just explode into meaty chunks. You heard me. Find Darian Crescent's igniter and set it off. Are you telling me to commit arson in a court of law, Phoenix? I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it right now, even. He walked out the door, just like a magician, normally. Blobbers are like first-person dungeon crawlers? Uh-huh. You know, it's kind of funny that you mentioned Etrian Odyssey to me recently, Moggy. You mentioned Etrian Odyssey 3, and I kind of been wanting to replay Etrian Odyssey Untold. Probably because I was typing up that Zonky Zero script, and I was like, I should play a good dungeon crawler. I should play Etrian Odyssey. But the only Etrian Odyssey game I own is Etrian Odyssey Untold. What does he want us to do? But a lot of people like Untold too. Really? I know that it didn't sell very well. No conventional methods? What does that mean? I guess we just have to take his advice and hope it makes sense when the time comes. I guess. We're almost at the finish line. Hang in there, Trucy. July 10th, 1:55 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 3. They should make a new Etrian Odyssey. IDK about Persona 6. Oh, I don't care about Persona 6. Give me Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, they should make a new Etrian Odyssey, a new Trauma Center, a new Growlancer, a new Devil Survivor. Court is now back in session. Prosecutor Gavin, where's Detective Crescent? Agreed. Please, new Devil Survivor. Please. Please, give me Chrome's Atlas, please. Did they... I know Metaphor ReFantasio had a lot of references to, like, Atlas series. Did they have a Devil Survivor reference at all in that game? I need to be on my copium. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate for the truth-telling king. Me stretch. Not that I remember. Damn it! They had Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker, but no Devil Survivor! But they totally had an Etrian Odyssey dungeon. Oh, well, we're definitely getting Etrian Odyssey then, bet. Very well. Might I add, I don't believe any of this. Darian was the first detective I ever worked with. They did do that HD collection a little bit ago, so maybe that was like to prep for a new Etrian Odyssey game. Maybe they'll do Etrian Odyssey Untold 3. We stopped working together when he moved to Criminal Affairs Division 3. That references a non-Atlas game, but I can't say without a huge spoiler. Oh, okay. But his guitar playing, it fires my imagination. That's nice, but it has nothing to do with the matter at hand. Correct? Oh, I know. Hair forehead. Very well. Called the final witness to the stand. Detective Darian Crescent. Name and occupation, please. Darian Crescent, Detective, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. That's the International Affairs Division, for those of you who didn't know. I'm a guitarist for the Governors. Maybe you've heard of us. Do you fully understand the circumstances under which you stand before us today? Yeah, I understand, Your Honor. What I don't understand is how you let this happen, partner. You gave me your word I wouldn't be standing here. Oh, what, did you beg Clavier to not have you be a witness? The situation's changed, Darian. And don't call me partner. Oh, so much for old friends. I see what you're doing, Darian. You're pressing the prosecution. Your Honor, if we could begin the trial? Yes, it's high time we did. Let's hear your testimony. You may begin with your response to Lamoire's testimony. If in fact you have anything to say about it. Oh, I got plenty to say. Lying must be a national pastime in Virginia. And wherever you're from, Mr. Justice, I'm from America. Conventional methods are out the window, huh? Here goes nothing. Darian's rebuttal. Diva's lying, plain and simple. She's got nothing to back up her story. In the first place, she never heard my voice. She forgot the words because she heard gunshots, as if. I mean, I would be more surprised if she just kept singing like nothing happened after hearing a gunshot. Didn't Detective Emma Skye hear those gunshots during the third set anyway? That was probably the firecrackers. The shooting took place when I was on stage, man. So you claim Lamoire's testimony was a lie? Hey, don't get me wrong. I dig what she's doing, trying to protect that kid. She's got the court eating vague statements out of her hand just because she's blind. You go too far, Darian. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, this guy's guilty. Take him away. Look, all I'm saying is, you've got a reliable witness. You? Why not listen to the detective? No. No. Detective Skye? I see. Mr. Justice, you may begin the cross-examination. I didn't waste any time finding our weak spot. I can't do this with Lamoire's testimony alone. Yeah, I think we gotta use the firecracker. We'll have to find some other way to prove when the shooting took place. Alright. You don't have any proof she was lying. Oh yeah, kid? You saying I lied? No, I'm just saying, Apollo, glare back at him! Couldn't help it. I flinched by reflex. Detective Crescent. Yeah? What do you want? Nothing. Apollo, chin back. Chin up. Back straight. You're wilting. This guy's hard as nails. Makes Walkie look downright cooperative. Look, there's no way the diva remembers my voice. What do you mean? But you guys performed together, right? You never talked to her even though you were playing in the same concert? Aren't you supposed to have, like, I don't know, what do they call it? Recitals or whatever? Not a word as far as I can recall. But weren't there planning sessions or something? Kevin took care of all that himself. Darian wasn't involved in any of the meetings with her. Y'all didn't even practice in advance? Ugh. As if you can just go around remembering everyone's voice like that anyway. Only an idiot would believe that. Amora's hearing is very sensitive. She could remember him if she heard him, I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it. And I need proof. We know she missed the words. The mixing board proved it. Oh yeah, it was a mistake. Blaming it on gunshots is just a lame excuse! What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? The mixing board proves what? It proves there was a mistake in the song. A missed cue. So, she just flubbed it up big time, that's all. That is such a dumb excuse. I'm gonna be kinda lurking while I figure out Etrian Odyssey 3 modding. Yeah, no problem. Just spins this story about a gunshot to protect the kid. And cover for her own goof. Man, I have to hand it to her. She wasn't sticking it to me at the same time. Darian, watch what you say. Lemuar is an artist. She just flubbed it up. That's no small accusation for a performer of her caliber. Yet this guy is being so blatantly, like, suspicious and, like, defensive. There ain't no way he's not the murderer. She got to you, alright. I can see it in your eyes. I tell you, most of her stuff is so pretentious. It's way over my head. Why are you such a hater? I'm detecting a rift in the Governor's ranks. Anyway, she's too close to the defendant. Her testimony can't be trusted. You know it's dumb when even the prosecution calls bullshit. Yeah, he's like, yo bro, you're being a bit too rude. Ask me, I'd go with Detective Sky's story at the drop of a pick. I think this is the thing I gotta submit the firecrackers on. Actually, I was there too. So I hear. Which means you heard them too, right? The gunshots. Yes. We heard gunshots. Neither I nor Emma actually saw the shooting, mind you. I guess you and Lemuar got the same excuse then. We know one thing for certain here. There were gunshot-like sounds that emanated from that room during the third set. What we must determine is whether those shots were actually gunshots. Machi heard them too. Remember he said he ran for the air duct when he heard them? So, how do we figure out just what those gunshots during the third set were? That could have been what the shooter wanted us to think. I'll tell you what the shooter, that kid, wants you to think. He wants you to think the diva heard me in that room. Ugh! Back to relying on Lamarwai's testimony. As much as I'm enjoying the Darian and Forehead show, there's no need for such tempers. Don't make us into some comedy duo! That means the Gavin and Darian show's cancelled. Neither of your claims can be proven or disproved. We could argue for days like this and get nowhere. Prosecutor Gavin is quite right. This court will hear no further discussion on the topic without new facts. New facts, huh? He's pretty eager to paint Lemuar as a liar, isn't he? Yeah, because her testimony is basically our entire case. Huh, this is tough. So, what do we do? Got a few ideas. I just need to find another way to prove it didn't happen when he says it did. Yeah, the firecrackers. Yeah, why the fuck you lying, you bitch? Some things were found at the crime scene after yesterday's trial. What things? The first was the small device. That's the remote-triggered igniter. Correct. And one more thing. What are those? The remains of something burnt? Not another guitar, I hope. Traces of gunpowder were found on these fragments. We have a report that it was something like a firecracker. How did Gavin know? Wait! Did Gavin secretly pass that along to us to help us out? Yo, Gavin's base? Gavin's cool? What? You think Detective Sky works for you? I received the report this morning before coming here. Oh, okay, never mind. That's when I made my decision, actually. What decision is this, Prosecutor Gavin? I registered Darian as a witness in today's trial. Just in case. Oh, hi there, Linux! How is the justice going? It's going good. We're pressing a fucking crescendo as like the killer right now. So we might be coming close to the end of this trial. This raises another possibility. Are we still with the incuritis? Well, that one guy still has incuritis, yeah. Right now, the things that we found was, Lammerwar went through the vents to get to the other side of the stage for a magic trick. And she was singing the entire time she was in the vent. And then, it's found that, like, the gunshot that occurred during the third break or whatever was firecrackers instead of an actual gun that was made to pop off to make it sound like the guy was getting shot around that time. What animal died in his head? A shark, probably. So this is another possibility. Those gunshot-like sounds during the third set. Could have been 2 firecrackers rigged to go off by remote control. You got an active imagination, don't you? You shouldn't say every little thing you think. Your explanation there seems a bit too convenient to me. How so? So you're saying these firecrackers just happened to go off right when 2 witnesses came walking by? That's right. Darian was out on stage when it happened, Apollo. Bro has a zigzagoon as a hairstyle. He really does. He kind of looks like that one guy from Pokemon Sword and Shield. How would he know someone was backstage right then? The firecracker goes off in the forest and there's no one there to hear. You get my drift. Why go through the trouble, man? It's to establish that it's to make people think that he shot him during the 3rd act, you dumbass. Ugh. How do I explain this? Is no one picking up on what we're laying down here? You may not look it, but Darian is a gifted detective. Show any weakness and he's sure to find it. You may not look it, partner. Gee, thanks, man. The guy who does his song without voice acting? Yeah, that guy. What was his name? He was Marnie's brother, right? That reminds me. I happened to pass through that very hallway several times that day myself. Yeah, Pierre's? I saw something odd there just before the 3rd set. Something odd? A headset. The kind all the band and staff members were wearing. That's right! These games never were that good at catching up with the player. Yeah, they're kind of behind by a couple gens. picked this up in front of the door to that dressing room. What if that headset wasn't dropped, but placed? What if it was turned on? You could hear what was going on in that hallway. Even if you were out on stage. Whose side are you on, Gavin? Listen to me, Diane. There are no sides in a court of law. Thank you, Clavier. It's nice to get like a refreshing prosecutor that actually wants to catch the guy that did it and doesn't just want to win. Which is why I now turn to you, Hair Forehead. I have a question for you. Wait, but there is though. Nani? I don't know why people don't like Clavier. They have shit taste. People don't like Clavier? I think he's so cool. What, is it because they hate Bishonen? They hate sexy men? Huh? For me? Clavier, there's two distinct sides. The igniter and the burnt fragments that were found at the scene of the crime. Clavier is great. I love this guy. It's certainly a possibility that they were part of a ruse to fake the sound of gunshots. There's no sides here, but also I am going to make solving this case as inconvenient as possible. Throw the headset from the hallway into the mix and you could fabricate an alibi. I think people don't like these games in general? Huh? What do you mean? But we're still no closer to proving anything. Those gunshots might have been real or fake. We can't say. What do you mean? People like this series. Linux is right? Huh? People are not fans of the Apollo Justice trilogy? Really? But is Apollo Justice like the least popular one? I guess that would make sense. Like if you really like Phoenix and you really like the storyline of Phoenix, I could see why it would turn you off. That like they just changed the protagonist and stuff. Yeah, I also was like Moggy. I thought Linux was saying just the Ace Attorney series in general. But it makes sense if there are people that specifically dislike Apollo. Cause like, you know, people don't like change. Nah, those people are cowards. Change is cool. It raised the possibility that the shots heard during the third set were faked. Time progressing is sick. Yeah, I like that it's got a whole new, like, cast of characters, while also still kind of having people from previous games. I don't know if I like Apollo more than I like Phoenix. I think I like Phoenix more than Apollo. But I definitely really, really like Clavier. Now you need to prove the other half of the case. Investigations 1 also has haters, but 2 is very popular. And Great Ace Attorney was well received. I really liked Investigations 1. I liked how kind of... It felt like every single case was like interwoven. Even like the very small cases at the start. It felt like everything was connected, which I really liked. Because sometimes it feels like the cases are just there to have cases. And don't like connect to an overarching like plotline. And I liked how Investigations kind of felt like every single case was connected to the bigger mystery in one way or another, no matter how small it is. That's why I really like it. So I feel like Apollo Justice Trilogy is the least well received. That makes sense. The other half? I don't think people hate the Apollo games, but whenever I see people talk about how much they like the franchise, they say little to nothing about Apollo. Look, I'll just tell him. Clavier is an absolute highlight, and his hot evil brother. Yeah, Clavier makes the game worth playing, I think. It's really nice and refreshing to have him as a prosecutor. Like, not to drag on the other prosecutors, I like them all a lot. But it's nice to have a prosecutor that's active, like, actually helping us in a case, and it's not like the end of game case where it's like I've grown to be a better person and I am helping you to catch this overarching massive like bad guy. This guy is just like, yeah, I'm just gonna help you. If I think this guy is like bad, then I'm gonna help you. Like, I'm not gonna worry about winning or losing or whatever. I like that. Well, our little piano player was on stage. That's right, Gavin. Indeed, if you can't prove that. And then to continue this cross-examination would be pointless. Or if they talk about Apollo, sometimes I hear about how little other people talk about Apollo other than, wow, isn't Phoenix cool? Well, Mr. Justice, I disagree. I don't know. I feel like he's been a bit more helpful than previous prosecutors. Can you prove the crime took place during the second set? Yeah, I think. You'd better know, Apollo. Otherwise we're through. It can be proven. You make it sound like someone else is gonna come along and do it for you. Let's continue with the cross-examination then, shall we? He's cooperative because doing so is entirely within his self-interest. He's rubbed elbows with his brother, murderer, and this guy, also a murderer, possibly. That is true. That is true. Like, has he been helpful in the cases where he's not immediately related to the criminal? No. Okay, you're kind of spitting facts. Witness your testimony if you would. I can see why people have their complaints on Apollo Justice, though I can't say why exactly at the moment. Yee. This isn't gonna be easy. I need some decisive proof and fast. Be gay, do crimes, morally ambiguous, hot guy. You ready, kid? 'Cause I am. He was more than willing to be as useless and obstructive as humanly possible. The shooting took place during the second set. If you're so sure, let's see your proof. But the gunshots heard during the third set could have been this entire case until his bandmate is on the stage. And let's be honest, this case opened with him shitting on this guy for missing a cue. What? Some kind of setup? I made that one before. I can't agree with that dwarf. Even if he wasn't as useful in corner, he didn't do anything to provide wrong info. That is true. Other prosecutors would definitely provide wrong info. Updated autopsy report Edgeworth. False testimony Francisca. And just Godot. Hey Elio, do you have a ref sheet on hand? What kind of ref sheet? For my current model? We need proof, Apollo. He's the most helpful prosecutor we've had by far. We need to prove that the shooting took place during the second set. Being 0 doesn't mean I have to applaud him because he isn't -10. He's baseline doing his job. That is true. Well, if you know how to do that, I'm all ears. Current model? Yeah, sure. Let me send you that. Go to my Google Drive. My drive. There it is. Is it this folder? Pretty sure it's this folder. Yep. Okay, there we go. Let me know know if you can't open up this folder that I sent you. I think I have it set to anyone can open it, but it might not be, so let me know. Maybe the gunshots are the keys after all. Some people complain about him being a zero. Dunno, what did the tutorial guy ever do against Phoenix or Apollo? Be a bitch. That's what he did. What do you mean? I'm applauding him because I want to censor. The bald guy with the glasses, can't remember his name. What he did was be a bitch. That's what he did. Well, Lamawari said she heard them, right? I'm sorry I interrupted the stream. It's okay. Winston Payne. Cause winced in pain. Hid in the middle of her illusion when she was up above the ceiling. Oh, there should be refs in the art time thread. Oh, right. I'm in. Okay, good. And she forgot the words of the song, yeah. And again, Twy. 2 days for this entire case for things Clavier already knew. If you can prove the gun was shot right when she missed those lyrics, we're home free, I think. True. Not easy, but true. Is there some way to prove that? Let's take a look through our evidence. Maybe there's something in there. There have been zero transparency about the not blind kid who can speak English, who doesn't speak English, or the actually blind girl. Hey, aren't you supposed to be cross-examining me? They pay him per day. He's gotta drag it out so he gets his pay. Try to refrain from private discussions during cross-examination, Mr. Justice. Or any of their stage setup. Like, this trial has been filler until this day. Right, Your Honor. Sorry. Just let me take a quick look through the court record. Oh, there's some really helpful poses in here. Oh, good! He's pretty eager to paint Lemoir as a liar, isn't he? Yeah, because her testimony is basically our entire case. This is tough. So, what do we do? I've got a few ideas. Okay, fair, but I will say that having personal involvement with the crime and cooperating is still cooperating. I just need to find another way to prove it didn't happen when he said it did. Maybe the mixing board? Seems there was clear proof left behind. Right here in Lamoir's song. I feel like he was also helpful in Corner, just not as explicitly as now. Yeah, I kind of remember thinking that he was gonna, like, help out a little bit in the last case. Her song? What exactly is this, device thingy? A new variety of gramophone, perhaps? Come on, we just used this. Don't get me started on gramophone. This device was used to record the performance part by part. Part? You move the sliders to adjust the volume. Each instrument is adjustable separately, Lemoir's voice included. Oh-ho! But what does that prove? According to Lemoir's testimony, at the moment of the shooting, she forgot the words to the song. Ah, you intend to examine the recording at that moment, y'all. Might even hear those gunshots. Exactly. Ridiculous. Oh, he's sweating. How are you supposed to hear gunshots back in that dressing room, out on stage? Have you forgotten, Darian? We're all wearing these headsets. Oh. We're all deeply involved in the performance. But Lemoire's headset would have picked up what she heard all the same. Then let's get to analyzing that recording. Right now! Lemoire stopped singing when she heard the shots fired. Oh, why is it bringing up a health bar? Let me save. Just in case. Find that spot and I'll find the gunshots. Oh my god, this again. I think it's the first one. Yep. Yep. Yep, it's this one. I knew it. Because I was kind of paying attention to this the last time it showed up. So I was like, oh, this is the part of her singing. Your Honor, listen closely to this part. This is the track with Lemoire's vocals. I did hear something faintly there, yes. Why, it sounded like a gunshot. What? This has to be some kind of mistake. This fucking hair. This fucking pompadour. Wiggling around like a sausage. I believe a case has been made. He can fit stuff in his head? What do you mean? Gunshots were heard during the second set. Which means Lemoire's testimony was true. Ugh. Order! So, she was telling the truth about what she heard? There's the other man speaking, not Mr. Latouche. Well, what did he say? It's over. Press the switch, now. Just after that, there was a gunshot, and then the guitar caught on fire. He said he was using headwear, but with that haircut, I doubt it. Well, it was attached to his ear. Detective Crescent, you weren't on stage during the second set. You could have done it. But why did we only hear one gunshot on the recording? Weren't 2 bullets fired from this weapon? Lemoire was moving through the air vent, Your Honor. She must not have been close enough for her mic to catch the first shot. But then, as she passed over the dressing room, God, that fucking pose! Looking like a gremlin. The gun fired again, and Mr. Latouche's life was taken. New Identity V Hunter spotted. Well, Detective Crescent? Once again, I am reminded of something. Our performance that day. Your performance? Seeing the mixing board jogged my memory. You were there too, Hair Forehead. Yeah, he missed the second... Yeah, he missed a cue. What is it with today? Problem after problem. Ugh, tongue. My hog won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp. And top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about? This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. It was you, Dorian. I thought it strange at the time. How could you miss such a simple cue? I know you. I know how you play. You're better than that. Yeah, well, You what? And Prosecutor Gavin, what are you getting at? I'm talking about the murder weapon. Mr. Latusse's 45 caliber hand cannon. As we have learned, even the shooter doesn't go unscarred with a revolver that size. Clavier, Apollo, you gotta help me get my hog going. You have to get my hog fired up. The kickback is enough to dislocate your shoulder if you're an amateur. Wait, you mean his playing was effective because he hurt himself shooting that revolver? You're forgetting something. Yes, Detective Crescent? I'm a trained police officer, you know. I've had firearms training, plenty of it. I'm no amateur. Standard sidearm issued to police officers is a 38 caliber weapon. It's a much tamer beast. Also, the murder weapon belonged to the victim, Mr. Latousse, which suggests there was a struggle between killer and victim. So, the killer might not have been holding the revolver correctly when he fired. Is that what you mean? A thought had occurred to me, yes. Well, does the witness have anything to say to this? Detective Crescent! What I want to ask is what Mr. Sleeves rolled up ready for action has to say. Hey you, attorney. Me? Exactly which piece of your evidence is decisive again? You got a little noise on a tape that could be anything. You have an alleged guitar cue miss due to a 45 caliber kickback. I weep for this case, Gavin. I really do. You can line up your little weak pieces of evidence all you want. I didn't shoot that manager. And that's the obvious truth. I don't know about that one, baby. The witness has a point. Hello? Oh, hi there! Starry the Neko. Oh, we have similar names. I'm Starry Bunny Boy. Hello, welcome. The defense's arguments, while persuasive, are not decisive. Oh, thank you for the follow, Starry. Hello, Cosmic Bonnie. Oh, hi there, Thunder. Welcome, welcome. You're just in time for us to kick this guy's ass. In court. Testimony, please, Detective Crescent. Tell us your reasons why you could have done it. Oh, what? I mean, well, you couldn't have done it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you did do it, but you can maybe prove us wrong. I don't think you will. Proof of innocence. Come on. Why would I even want to kill that manager? I don't know. Because you like shooting people? You want a reason? Easy. I got no motive, man. Bunny boy. I don't see the bunny features. Boy, that's because you keep chopping them off. Well, no, I have bunny features on me even without my bunny ears. Look at my clothes. I got little bunny ears on them. Or are you ears? He's bald. Wasn't me this time. I got bunny ears on my collar. I got bunnies on like the chest area. Bunnies on my sleeve. I got bunnies everywhere. Nya 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 nya. There we go. Now there's my bunny ears. This was that diva's first trip to this country, right? Oh, thank you for the head pats. Wait, was it? I forgot what I said. There we go. Okay, right. I changed, because I was resetting all of my toggles. I was like, I'm gonna change everything to be universal, but I'm still used to doing F3 for head pats for this model specifically. But no, I set it for F1, just like all of the other stuff. Oh, no blush? There you go. Claims to be a bunny, but makes cat noises. Which one is it? Never mind. Listen, bunnies don't have like a noise. I mean, I guess usa usa or pyong could fit. Pyong pyong pyong. How could I possibly know her manager? The bunny makes boy noises. Exactly. Boys like to say nya as a treat. If I didn't know him, why would I want to kill him? Oi. Wait, what did I set that as now? Wait. Did I not? I could have sworn I thought I got clown set up. I could have swore I had clown set up. Did I not set it up properly? Hold on. Clown. Where's clown? Oh, I see. I see what the issue is. There we go. Yeah, no, I did have it activated. I just forgot the toggle for it. A simple reason indeed. Prosecutor Gavin, is it the case that Mr. Latouche had not been to our country before? Plus 10 in fun. I'm a little silly guy. According to our records, yes, not even once. Oh god. Also, since it's November now, I really have to think about what to do for my birthday. I keep flip-flopping on what I want to play for my birthday in January. I see. Very well. Like some days I'm like, oh, I want to play Pokemon Black and White. And then other days I'm like, oh, I want to play Harvestella. He may in fact be silly with it. Mr. Justice, you may begin the cross-examination. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, what if I play Tales of Symphonia or Tales of Vesperia? Great. Now I need to find a motive. Dude, you have so much time to think about it. That time is gonna fly so fast, though. I only have 2 months. Elio's a silly guy. I'm drawing him looking like he killed a guy. Let's go! I'm so silly, covered in the blood of another man. Damn. Proof of innocence. Yeah, you ain't innocent, my guy. Her manager, sure, but Mr. Latouche was... Oh, right. Sorry. An interpol agent, wasn't he? I just have trouble picturing that big lunk as an undercover cop, you dig? You should... Are you sure you should be the one saying that? You're a cop and you don't look like a cop. You look like a Jotaro knockoff. I'll send it when it's done. Ooh, looking forward to it. Not a very good one, seeing as how he got wasted. Bro! Bro, if you're not the killer, that's like super insensitive to say. Jotaro. or not Jotaro, Josuke. Josuke. It looks more like a Josuke knockoff than a Jotaro ripoff. That's cold, dog. Can I be a character in Super Bunny Bros? Of course. Which one do you want to be? Do you wanna be the big enemy? Do you wanna be the like Yoshi type? Do you wanna be the enemy that gets stomped on? The princess? It's insensitive to say, even if he is the killer. True. Not that it matters either way. See, I had no reason to kill the man, whatever he was. Looks like if Josuke had to wear a onesie. AU where Josuke is the one that's obsessed with marine life. And he just had a really big obsession with sharks. That's the same for Machi. No motive was proven for him. Come on. Traveled around the world with that old fart. Personally, I would check if the games you want to play for your birthday will actually work on stream first. That is true. I'm pretty sure Harvestella should work because I think I remember recording something with it at one point to post onto Twitter. He had plenty of time to come up with a motive of his own. I want to be Falcon. Are you gonna Falcon punch me? Ugh. Why, then I sure did. I mean, think about it. This is that diva's first trip to the country, right? Darian, you're a detective with international affairs? Could've fooled me. Okay, I can take off clown mode now. Falcon! Bonk! It's Thunder Bonk! Thunder Bonk split attack. Yeah, what of it? Even if this was Mr. Latusa's first trip to this country, you still could have met him prior to the concert. Huh? Or don't you take any international trips and international affairs? That's right! Well, Detective Crash End? That's your game, is it? Guess I'd better confess then. Confess? Yeah, it's a bit of an embarrassment, but I've never been sent overseas. How are you with Interpol then? What? But you're an international. See, me and Plains got a difference of opinion. We don't like each other much. Why are you in Interpol then? When will Super Bunny Bros come out? It'll come out sometime between 2025 and 2052. My condolences, Hair Forehead, but he's telling the truth. He's never set foot outside the country, I can guarantee it. As it turns out, my division has plenty of work to do locally as well. This guy sucks. That's so unfair. This guy is so obviously the killer. But it's 2053. Oh shit, I better get working then. I pulled a Yandere dev. Whoops. Gonna have to wait 9 more years. So you didn't fraternize with him at all during the concert? Fraternize? I don't think we exchanged a single word. As if anyone would want to talk to that old Eastern blockhead. Jesus! Why are you such a douche? Now the ladies, that's a different matter altogether. So you see. Bruh. You sure about that? What? What? Wipe that look off your face before I do it for you. Listen, you try throwing out one of your wild accusations, I'll throw it back at you so hard you'll forget who you're accusing of what. Hair Forehead. Perhaps it's best if you let your evidence do the talking, yeah? Man, what evidence? That's what I want to know. So he's using this motive question as ammunition, huh? Well, I've got ammunition too. Evidence. Okay, but what would be... Why would I want to kill the manager? So is that Diva's first trip to the country? Wait. It's one of these. It's one of these lines of dialogue, but I'm not sure what. I feel like the fact that he put down an interpol number is important for this, but I'm not sure where to present that for. Wait. Oh! You would have read it. Wait, this was after the murder, wasn't it? This was after the murder, right? To save and try? Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, I thought so. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Fortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Justice. Has that egg come up at all? Oh, it might be the egg. Hold on. Is it the egg? Objection! Oh my god, it was the egg. Your Honor, take a look at this. What's that? Looks like candy. It's not. Don't lick it, please. Chekhov's egg. Detective Crescent. Ever seen this? Looks like a piece of candy. What it is evidence. Don't lick it before you try it. Crazy how much bullshit this witness can spew, but only you get penalized. Right? This bitch has been saying so much shitty stuff and he's not getting penalized at all for this. Electric chair this guy. Specifically, this is a replica of a cocoon. It is found among the victim's belongings. A cocoon? Never seen one that color. It is a variety only found in the Republic of Virginia. Nowhere else. Alright, but what is this cocoon replica doing in my courtroom? Surely this has nothing to do with the motive for killing Mr. Latouche, does it? It does. Wait, I mean, I think it does. Don't sound so confident, man. A cocoon. Is it one of those silky cocoons? The kind that you can make, well, silk out of? Not this one. This cocoon makes a powerful curative. A curative? For what? Apparently, it's most efficacious at treating a disease thought incurable. Wait, was he? Did he try to kill him to get the egg to cure this guy? The Chief Justice's son? Kind of fucked up killing someone to save someone else's life, to BH. It's the only medicine of its kind. However, it is illegal to take one of these healing cocoons out of Virginia. Whatever for? If it's such a miracle cure, why not share it with the world? Probably because it'll also spread the disease around the world. It's no longer called incuritis. No, it's still called incuritis. Yeah, incuritis. I looked into the matter at some length. Apparently, it isn't difficult at all to manufacture the remedy from the cocoon. Yet, if you change the process only slightly, you can easily make a large quantity of something else entirely. A deadly poison, in fact. What? There was an incident several years ago where some of these got out onto the black market. Caused quite the commotion in the global community, though the media was kept largely unaware. Intriguing. Oh, it's actually called incuritis. I thought everyone was making a joke. Yeah, no, it's legitimately the name. All this has led to a strict ban on the cocoon's export. One rigidly enforced by Interpol, among others. Interpol? Right! Why the fuck do you know this? And why did you not bring this up at all? It is in the court record! The victim, Romain Latouche, was an Interpol agent. Okay, the court record is not public. He's like, I'm just waiting until my time to bring it up. I gotta get paid for this job after all. I get paid by the hour. Detective Crescent, you insist on referring to him as a manager. But that is misleading. What awful knowledge did I just barely miss? Oh, it was Clavier knowing all about, like, the incuritis cocoon stuff and not speaking up about it before this. Hi there, Beans. Romain Latouche wasn't killed as a manager. He was killed as an undercover agent. So I was trying to smuggle this gumball into the country. Like, Phoenix/Apollo often has things that the prosecutor does not have. That what you're trying to say? He's doing hot girl shit, okay? We are the Clavier apologists. I'm saying that could well be a motive for murder. Oh, so I was gonna sell it on the black market, make myself a pretty penny? Ridiculous. I mean, totally unthinkable. Hi. Did you have a good Halloween? Unthinkable, you say? Why? Perhaps it's time for another testimony. About this smuggling of cocoons business. Alright, let's see what you gotta say, buddy. International Affairs got a memo about these cocoons. Interpol's all hot and bothered about them. Just like how everyone's all hot and bothered over Clavier. Can't sell them on the black market. Too dangerous. Silk Road? There is no setup? Yeah, cocoon smuggling ain't exactly lucrative anymore. Man, I'm in international affairs. I know the deal. Only punchline? Indeed. Interpol wanted these cocoons bad enough to send Mr. Latouche undercover. You kids think up the craziest things. No way am I going to risk life and limb just to get my hands on some dirty cocoon money. Not the most noble of statements, but duly noted. According to reports, these cocoons top Interpol's list. But what if you wanted it to save someone else's life? I mean, I'd like to hope that you didn't kill someone to save someone else, but selling them to an underground organization would be risky. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, I think it might be the newspaper clipping. Does the reason really matter? Not really. This is the only motive I've got. He was up to something, and I'm gonna find out what. Alright, let's go. That memo. That's how you knew about the cocoons. Oh, nice one, nice one. I'm running scared now. You had to know about the cocoons to plan this. Just how well known are these cocoons? I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I've never heard of them. Well, Lamore knew about them, though not their use. Oh my goodness! Strawberry Kitty! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god, hello! What were you doing? Your cards have been drawn. Mommy Berry raid? Oh, thank you so much, Mommy! Choo-choo! Hi there, everyone coming in from Strawberry's raid. My name is Elio Lappy. I'm a bunny boy from outer space. I like playing JRPGs, RPG Maker horror games, and visual novels. Oh, Phasmo, and it crashed 4 times, so we yapped. That's a blessing in disguise. I can't play Phasmo at all. It scares me too much. I used to play Phasmo, but all the updates they did over the years made me too scared to play. Well, I hope you had fun, despite all the scuff. Yeah, we are playing Apollo Justice. We are near the end of the Chapter 3 trial, I think. There will be some spoilers for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, if anyone here was planning on doing that. But other than that, the only other Ace Attorney game I've played has been Miles Investigations 1. So I might talk about some spoilers in that as well. Just something to keep in mind if anyone joining wants to avoid spoilers. Yeah, thank you so much. Outer space. Well, we'll get close later then. I am a cosmic witch after all. Yeah, let's go. Let's go get under like a blankie and let's drink some hot cocoa and cuddle and stuff. It's hot cocoa season now. Oh, I can drink hot cocoa without people being like, why are you drinking hot cocoa in the middle of summer? Can be provided. Alright, let's go. Lamore knew about them, though not their use. Those people are wrong. Oh, hi there, Too Easy. I'll even read your... Yes, please read my fortune. Man, I used to be able to read tarot cards, but I forgot how to read tarot. I'd love to get a tarot reading. My reports indicate that there are ongoing efforts to control information about the cocoons. Hot cocoa is goated. The people who judge you for drinking it in the middle of summer should be buried. Yeah, I would drink hot cocoa all year round if I could. Also, yes, hi. I'm glad you guys are cultured. If you invade my DMs, I can help you out, dear. Oh, of course. Do I have you added on Discord, Strawberry? I don't know if I have you added on Discord. Most people only know they're legal to export, that's all. Then I've nothing to be embarrassed about after all. Now I can just judge you for drinking hot cocoa, period. What do you mean, Beans? What's wrong with drinking hot cocoa? You could say people like me who know about them are a minority, yeah. That includes everyone in international affairs, man. Eddie K, if you're in Crystal's Discord, I can at you. Am I in Crystal's Discord? Let me check. See, we got a couple mutual servers. Oh, I'm in streamer mode. Oh! I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna join Crystal's Discord. Oh, you can join mine? Oh, okay. I can join yours. I will join yours and I will join Crystal's. Let me see. There's the link to Crystal's Discord. Official website, YouTube. Oh, there we go. Under socials. Let me join that. And then let me join your Discord. Guys, show the homies all the love. So do you use the scratching post thingies to sharpen your claws, or do you prefer people's backs? People's backs, I got the bunny. Yippee! Okay, let me join your Discord. Listen, ooh, you're really close to 800. Let's go. Imagine not being in like 70 different servers, stacking up notifications like they're dust on the highest shelf. Oh, I'm in a lot of servers. But a lot of the servers that I am in are voice acting servers. And a lot of them are dead. A ton of them are dead. But some of them are active. I joined like a ton of voice acting servers back in the day for like a bunch of projects I was in. But nowadays, there's only really one active voice acting project I'm in. And that's the Skullgirls group that I'm in. I have over 10k. If you don't mind, I reboot my system. I'll be back. Yeah, no problem. See you in a bit, Strawberry. And thank you again for the raid. Damn, use my back. Hearing you guys talking about scratching people's backs just reminds me of my mom's boyfriend's daughter, who I don't consider my sister. and how like she wanted me to like rub her back. And so like I got her to lay down and then I just jumped on her back. I did not like my mom's boyfriend's sister very much. So she was like, yeah, can you like give me a massage? And I'm like, okay. I also swapped her hair gel with glue. I kind of was a demon to her. That's one way to rub. Yeah, exactly. If you guys ever need a back rub, I'll just step on your back. Don't worry. Yeah, just WWE jump on her. Exactly. I really hope they will give Brain Drain a Psycho Crusher or any M. Bison move. Ooh, a Psycho Crusher would be cool. And everyone in Interpol too, for that matter, yeah. Yeah, everyone in Interpol is hot and bothered over Clavier. Is there other Interpol agents like Mr. Latouche? All over the world, likely. Deep undercover, most of them. That's why these cocoons are too hot for the black market. Also, Bun, do you have some model that you consider your base? Huh. That's a good question. I guess I kind of consider my most recent one, the one that I'm using right now, my base, because this one's kind of like my lore model, and I feel like it's the closest to like my ideal as like Starry Bunny Boy, so probably this one. You don't want Interpol sniffing through your wares. Thus came to the conclusion that can't sell them on the black market. Dangerous. Yeah, Interpol finds you, they arrest you on the spot. Could after stream I get a screenshot of it to use as reference? Actually, I can link you what I linked Moggy earlier. It should be open for you to access. It should be open for anyone to access. Here's my reference folder. Hopefully that gives you a bunch of good references. Another marketeer might think you're part of a sting and take you out himself. Times have changed. Yeah, cocoon smuggling ain't exactly lucrative anymore. But wouldn't scarcity drive up prices? Yeah, and attention. So one can ask for free for the bun to step on them? Also, hey bun, hi Scarcon, yeah. Do you want me to stomp on you? I can do it. You don't need to step on a crack, I can break your back. Oh wow, that's a lot, yee. Every gangster and his brother would want a piece of that action. They'd turn your forehead into Swiss cheese before you could say objection. Maybe we could get them to cut his hair too. Who's on trial here again? Man, you so obviously know nothing about the market. You turned off feet cam. Wait, did I? Feet cam should be up. Hold on. Let me fix that. Can't believe I talked about stomping on people's backs and I can't even let you guys stomp. Get stomped on. What the heck? Oh wait, no, feet cam should be on. It looks like it's on for me. And that's a bad thing? Don't even try to mess with me about this stuff. Also, hi there, Crystal! Reward unavailable? Let me see. You pause? Oh! Yeah, let me unpause that. Okay. Now you can feet cam. Okay. Should be workable now. It's accessible, but it's like the rewards on cooldown. Okay, yeah. I just set it to unpause. There we go. And now I can step on you. Chun 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 chun. Hold on. Chun 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 chun. Boom 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 boom. Chun 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 chun. Did that help with your back, chat? Hopefully that helped. I'm like a chiropractor. Except more legally like more legally sound than a chiropractor, right? Hi Bun Bun. I was sitting in Barry and Maru's streams, so I got rated in twice. Lol. Oh, hey there, Crystal. Much better, thank you. Of course. Happy to provide. This replica has to be the key to his motive. There's gotta be a way to find out what he was up to. Like a chiropractor. So part of a cult. Are all chiropractors part of a cult? Let me see. Did I press this? You can't avoid Elio. Which is why you know how to find a loophole in the system. Hey, you can say what you want about me, but back off on international affairs. No, but many subscribe to the magic BS still? Eh? There ain't no loopholes, okay? What do you think we are, Boy Scouts? That wasn't what I was trying to, Down, Darian. So as you say, there are no loopholes, at least in the case of these cocoons. International affairs, Interpol, and Virginian customs are all watching. See, we know what we're doing. Not like some yipping little doggies that lap up every word that Diva says. Why I oughta. Some do learn actual medical stuff, but others are, I can cure your cancer with pressure points. What? Oughta what? You want some of this? Chill, both of you. Let's do this cool, yeah? I've returned. Oh, shoot. Yes, hello. Would you like me to massage your back with my feet? Screw cool. I want this guy's head on a stick. The replica has to be key to his motive. There's gotta be a way to find out what he was up to. Okay, let's see. I don't know what part of this to like. I know it's gotta be something with the newspaper clippings. Is it? It's like either this part or maybe this part. Let me see. Let me take a look at this again. I don't know. I don't know. It might be this. Okay, it is this. Why not choose a less dangerous buyer then? I would. How clueless are you? Everyone in the market's dangerous. Is chiropractors being mostly pseudoscience nonsense started by a guy who wanted to make a religion not common knowledge? The only thing I really know about chiropractors is that they're not actually like medical like professionals, and that you should not see a chiropractor. That's all I knew about them. Was not to trust a chiropractor and that they make you worse. Unfeet yourself, feet man. Okay, fine. There we go. Wait, let me come back down. Yeah, don't trust them, yeah. I mean, I already don't trust them anyway, because a lot of family have gone to chiropractors and stuff, and I'm like... A lot of them are like, hey, you should go see the chiropractor if you're having, like, back problems, and I'm like... No. No. A lot of them are scammers. I have personal experience, yeah. Like, I want to get my back, like, I have a lot of back problems, but I would probably go to, like, a massage parlor or whatever they call them to get, like, a massage instead. But even then, I'm, like, nervous about going to get my back massaged. The second they found out I was a cop, I could kiss my keister goodbye. Elia wants a happy ending. Just remove your spine. Good idea. What do I need this spine for? It just gets in the way. Why sell to a black market buyer? How about someone like this? Which one? Chiropractors don't actually solve the issue and can potentially make it worse. Physical therapists are what you want. That article. That's about the Chief Justice's. A deadly poison can be extracted from the cocoon. But so can a cure. Not a cure for just any disease. A cure for incuritis. Wait, incuritis? So it's actually curitis because it's curable. I've heard of that somewhere. You want to visit a victim of the disease this morning. You went to visit a victim of the disease this morning. Aha! Why, that's the disease that the Chief Justice's son has. Chiropractor. Oh, wait. The spine is the cause of all your back problems. That is true. I just need to get my spine ripped out like I'm a Mortal Kombat character. Problem solved. You aren't saying... A witness is a detective. He would have contact with the Chief Justice. All my back needs is a goth girl flattening my torso with a comically large rolling pin. You are saying the Chief Justice would never deal in contraband? Chief Apollo Justice? Dang, got a job upgrade. Not even to save his own son's life. They told child me that I have a pinched nerve in my neck and that they have to treat it, and that's why I have chronic dizziness. It wasn't a real thing, and my mom wasted so much money. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I know a lot of family members in my family go to the chiropractor and stuff, and I'm just like they won't believe me. Like when I say like don't go, all they're doing is making it worse. They're like, oh, you don't know anything, Elio. You're dumb. We're smart and we're adults and we know what we're doing. And so I'm just like, okay, alright. But even if the deal went through, why, it'd be an international scandal. You can't have spine problems if you have no spine. Exactly! You have a problem with your body part? Just rip it off! The goth girl is very important. That's Detective Crescen's insurance. I actually have neurological issues that cause the dizziness. My vestibular system is just a bit silly. What about chiropractor? Oh, we're talking about how chiropractors are not medical professionals and they fuck people up. Hey there, Phoenix. Just in time for your game. Or I guess your replacements game. Apollo. If word ever got out, the one that would be in trouble most would be the Chief Justice. Detective Crescent, is this true? Worked at a hospital. The physical therapists there hated chiropractors. I can imagine. First I'm a murderer, now I'm a smuggler. Ugh, I need to see a physio. Actually, my back is fucked up because I've been hunched while drawing. Yeah, same here. I got a real fucked up hunchback. How many crimes are you trying to pin on me anyway? Like, I know I have mild scoliosis, so I already know that my back is really hunched up. Distasteful as it is to think about, if the Chief Justice were the buyer, why, a seller couldn't hope for a better deal. Oh, other Phoenix. Hi, Elio. Hello. Did you have a good Halloween? A very cowardly seller. Don't let slaves over there trick you. The hunch siblings. Well. If it isn't the back problem, siblings. So I made a deal with the Chief Justice. Where's your proof? My back could also use some work. Is the reason we all have back problems because we're all nerds that like stay hunched over our computers? Probably. Well, what is this, Twy? Oh, whoops. Elio's family. You guys always act like you're better than me. So true. Oh yeah, and you're forgetting one other important thing. Do tell. I got very drunk. Oh yeah. I remember you being in chat. I hope you had fun, but I hope you don't have too much of a crazy hangover. Yeah, we were doing good. I was detecting aliens and I got jump scared by cardboard cutouts of aliens. Interpol isn't the only ones out there watching this. Virginian Customs barely sleeps. They're so worried about cocoons getting out. No, that's not possible, because I don't have back problems. So we were informed. Yes. Probably, yeah. And even when I'm working, I'm on my computer. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Come on, Bun Bun. You can come with me to yoga. We'll work on that posture. Oh, thank you. I always wanted to go to yoga or to like a gym or whatever, but I hate going by myself to stuff. Because I have fears. Like, I get anxiety when I'm by myself. So I always need to go with someone. I want a pet, but I only have 199 points. There you go. Thank you, Phoenix. That's from Thunder. Well, thank you, Thunder. Let's continue with the cross-examination. Yeah, I used to go to a gym with some friends, but I'm no longer friends with those friends. And also, I got scarred from going to that gym once when I went to go swimming. So how strict is this customs check? Way strict. They keep planes on the ground for hours. I do recall it being a bit extreme. Yoga buddies! I wouldn't mind going to yoga. I could use some more mobility, right? I think yoga would be fun. I used to do like some yoga poses in my room when I tried to still keep up with working out. They were even confiscating gumdrops and marshmallows. Blush fans are being forgotten. Oh no! I'm sorry! I have anxiety when I'm by myself. Yeah, same here. I use puns as a coping mechanism, but that's why you're always making puns. Oh, that's why. Well, you can always be here with me. We can keep each other's anxiety at bay by being together. Yes. It'd be hard to distinguish them. That's right. Gavin was in Virginia, wasn't he? We're so similar. We truly are siblings. God decided to put you in on the other side of the earth for me because they knew we would be too powerful as siblings. Scarred physically or emotionally? Emotionally. I feel like I've told this story before, but the gym that I went to had an outdoor pool and an indoor pool, and it was the middle of winter, so I didn't want to go to the outdoor pool, so I went to the indoor pool, and there were two people in the indoor pool, and they were fucking in the pool. Like, I just saw them going at it in the pool on my way into the pool. Like, the windows and everything were see-through and shit, and I was like, what? What? They're like the only people in the pool except for me on my way over there. Do what? Yeah, they were fucking. They were fucking in the pool. I remember setting off the metal detector several times. I had to practically strip naked to walk through. Can I see you do it? It's a travel trip for you, Gavin. Leave the bling at home, you glimmerous fop. Do what? I'm so sorry, people suck. Oh, I witnessed that happen at the grocery store. It's one thing if it's in like a pool where there's like no one there, but a grocery store? What? Surely anywhere else. Oh my god. Jesus. Surely anywhere else. Like, it actually annoys me, yeah. Like, go do it somewhere private. Jeez. That's public indecency. That's pretty extreme. I did report them to the staff, I did. In the men's restroom. I guess it's in the restroom. That makes sense, but at the same time, don't do it in the restroom! Ah! Grocery store? Huh? Pool and movies. Okay, grocery store? I mean, I can see that happening. I remember being told at multiple of my jobs to, like, check in on the restrooms at all times because people like fucking in the restrooms. I got told that at my ice cream job, my theater job, my cafe job, my sandwich job. I had to always check the bathroom to make sure people weren't fucking. Wait, honey? Oh my god, someone made a Limbus Maid book? Holy shit. Let's go! Virginia has this rep as an idyllic, laid-back place. I mean, produce do be hot, I guess. They got those cucumbers and they wanted to use them quick. Man, that cabbage got me hot and bothered. Speaking of that eggplant, honey, follow me. Master Cabbage does bother me. Doing it in the restroom just sounds gross to me. Yeah, that stuff's disgusting. I don't get people doing like public sex like that. Like, for one, what if kids see you? What if a kid walks in and sees that? Like, come on. Public indecency. Truth is, they're beyond hardcore with security. Is it bad? My immediate reaction was, oh no, is there another bot in Discord? Dwarf would probably just be like, there's another bot in the Discord. The Republic of Virginia is a peaceful, pleasant country. A store around here that is the equivalent of a Walmart had some controversy because it had a glory hole. What? Huh? Is Argentina real? The more I hear about Argentina, the more I think that you guys don't actually exist. So this level of security shows us how truly concerned they are about these cocoons. Even ignoring the public part, a restroom just seems inconvenient and gross. Yeah, like, I don't know, get in your car or something. That's the situation. Yeah, at least lock the door? Yeah! Wait, what happened? People be fucking in bathrooms and in pools. You're in a position to know quite a bit about smuggling. Yeah, I need to know a bit for work, sure. All we get are reports on the failed smuggling ops. Like, there's a zero good factor to a public grocery store bathroom. Has a what? Now that's what I call convenience. Is Florida real? Monkey, no. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I feel like Florida is more real than Argentina with the stories I hear about your president and now a glory hole in a fucking Walmart-esque store? What? Not exactly something you want to go copying. Like, a car is also inconvenient in public. It's way better than a fucking restroom, but not initially intended. Not exactly something you want to go copying. Yeah, don't fuck in the pool, don't fuck in a grocery store. If you want, I can tell you a few of them. Maybe you'll succeed and get rich. Shut up, Darian. I'd okay if I'm trusting enough to use a glory hole. Yeah! I think about glory holes sometimes and I'm like, you're like sticking it in a hole and you don't know what's going on. They might like be prepping up like a taser or something to go on your weenie. You're presumably so close to the end of the case. Please. I would be interested in hearing, purely from a legal perspective, of course. I weep for our judicial system. The replica has to be the key to his motive. Weren't we talking about how head pats are nice? Sorry, Dwarf, we gotta talk about the Clavier glory hole. Don't dirty Clavier's name like that. I would go to a glory hole if it was Clavier's glory hole. Okay, let me see. A way to get... It's a way to smuggle this out. I feel like this is the thing I need to submit for, but I don't know. Wait, is it maybe this? Hold on. Like, I don't know, maybe because they're sworn to secrecy? Maybe it's this? Wait, this is rather obvious. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Wait. Wait! Virginian customs is very thorough. Everything in... Wait! Wait! Did he? You're just forgetful, not stupid. Was this from Virginia? This is from Virginia. What? Did they smuggle it? Did they smuggle it in a guitar? That certainly does look like something. Did they smuggle it in a guitar? Objection! Like literally every other piece of evidence you have. Actually, there is one way. What? One way to get something out of the country. No checks. What is it? Also, again, bonk apocalypse. I am not letting that slide. What do you mean? You become a prosecutor. A prosecutor? It's not active. Oh, that's because I haven't fixed everything with my redeems yet. This is my egg smuggling guitar. And you're in immediate need of bonks. I'm sorry. I'll spend tonight trying to fix at least my second model's redeems. I was working on it last night, and I got most of my second model's redeems ready, but not quite. I don't believe it. Oh wait, I forgot that was part of it. Yeah. I don't think bonk would also be affected. Yeah, because I gotta connect it to VTube Studio. Like, I literally just, like, a couple minutes ago connected my VTube Studio to Twitch because I forgot that it was connected. Yeah, bonked it. Believe it, Prosecutor Gavin. As a lurker listening to the pool story and the convo thereafter, I couldn't help but think of this. What is this?
Take me to art museums and make out with me. But they said not to touch the masterpieces.
Oh no!
Well, somebody's gotta pin the artwork to the wall.
No!
Mrs. Johnson, those idiots are fucking in the East Wing again.
Oh no! I wonder how often that happens in museums. Oh, I hope it's not often. Oh no. I hope that's not a usual occurrence. Clown mode is fine, right? Yeah, clown mode is fine. There you go. Sudden desire to go to an art museum. What was it that you told me yesterday at your office? It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. A guitar befitting a woman like Lamoire. How did it end up here? I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it. Yoshikage Kira going to see the Mona Lisa. Oh no! I hope they don't got any hand paintings. So the guitar is from Virginia. Do you think he really likes Thanksgiving? Because all the art people make of turkeys with their hands. That is it. We couldn't carry it on the plane. Changes in air pressure and humidity ruined the wood. I think he lives in Japan, where they do not celebrate Thanksgiving, dumbass. Okay, but imagine if he moved to America. Would Thanksgiving become his favorite holiday? Because the turkey hand paintings? I will not do that. So we vacuum packed it in Lamoire's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence. They brought it right up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched. Did I get that right, Prosecutor Gavin? Untouched? Turkey hand painting stream 1. Quite. The guitar has wrapped up in several sheets and vacuum packed in Virginia. The pack was untouched until the day of the concert. Daily reminder that all of this started from a conversation about chiropractors. This is the power of derailing. Are you saying that guitar was... With cocoons this small, it would have been very easy to use your guitar as a mule to smuggle a cocoon out of Virginia. Also, I want to point out that one moment earlier, where after talking about the pool story, someone in-game mentioned having to strip naked for international travel, to which you responded, "Can I watch?" Yes! I would love to watch him strip naked. Speaking of railing, hi, Lamawar. I saw that. Fair. It says Virginia, but I only hear it as Virginia. I mean, it's still on the topic of playing with bones. Okay. But with that said, I think we will end it here for today. For Apollo Justice, I suppose we will finish this chapter next time. I was wondering if we'd be able to finish it today, but by the power of derailment, we did not. I'm gonna go on a BRB, but I will be back in a little bit to play some Minecraft. So if any of you would like to play some Minecraft, feel free to make sure your game is all updated and stuff before I come back. I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich. The derail is too powerful. The public fucking filler arc. God. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few minutes.